Hello, you're on the Dr. No channel. Thank you very much for your activity and support. In the Saran area in the southern Philippines, a powerful earthquake with a magnitude of 7 on the Richter scale occurred. According to seismologists' data, the epicenter of the earthquake was in this region, causing concern among local residents. The inhabitants of cities and towns, including Saran, felt strong tremors, leading to the evacuation of people from buildings. Authorities immediately initiated a large-scale search and rescue operation to assess possible damage and assist the affected. Schools, offices, and other public places were closed to prevent potential injuries to the population. According to preliminary data, damages, including damaged buildings and collapsed walls, were detected in some areas. Emergency services started providing assistance to the affected, offering medical aid and evacuation if necessary. Destructive tornadoes hit the east coast of the United States. At least 4 people have died, and nearly 90,000 are without electricity. Meteorologists, using radar, tracked more than 12 tornadoes that struck the East Coast, including Florida, Alabama, and South Carolina. There are confirmed reports of at least 4 casualties, and tens of thousands of people are without electricity. A state of emergency has been declared in Florida, and nearly 9,000 flights have been delayed. Meteorologists predict worsening weather conditions in the coming days due to a powerful storm moving towards the eastern part of the country. At the Palisade Tahoe ski resort in California, an avalanche occurred. A search and rescue team is working at the disaster site, and it is currently unknown whether there are people under the snow debris. The avalanche occurred at 9:30 a.m. local time on the slope of Palisade Mountain. In the eastern part of Tennessee, heavy rainfall led to flooding and road closures, affecting daily activities. Severn County is among the most affected regions. Gatlinburg witnessed a rise in the river level, causing minor flooding in the surrounding areas. Authorities opened temporary shelters in response to the flooding. A waterspout occurred in Iran on November 11th, creating a tornado-like phenomenon on the surface of a large body of water. Waterspouts, also known as funnels, are tornadoes that happen over a large water body. Depending on their size, they can be higher or wider. Observing a waterspout is impressive and frightening due to both the tornado itself and the conditions under which it forms. They usually form in cumulus clouds over seas or large ocean areas, resembling a tightly coiled cloud sucking in water as if absorbing it. In China, Shandong province experienced heavy snowfall, causing significant disruptions on roads and road closures. Residents are facing difficulties in movement due to large snowdrifts. Meteorologists anticipate ongoing snowfall and advise people to stay indoors for safety. Many schools, businesses, and institutions have temporarily suspended their operations. In Indonesia, Jakarta and its surroundings are experiencing flooding due to the rainy season. Flooding has occurred in several areas, affecting dozens of homes. Despite the construction of reservoirs, flooding remains a challenge for Kampung Sangga residents. The Regional Disaster Management Agency in Jakarta reported that 21 residential areas and 8 roads are still flooded. In South Africa, a giant hailstorm hit the city of Lydenburg. Residents had to urgently seek shelter, and the assessment of damage was ongoing. Every few years, people start contemplating apocalyptic scenarios, and such predictions have become more common recently. In Canada, heavy snowfall in Vancouver led to numerous accidents and traffic jams. Over 30,000 homes were left without electricity due to disruptions in power lines and falling tree branches on wires. A snowstorm in New Mexico also caused damage. Social media circulated videos showing the consequences of a fatal snowstorm in the city of Cuervo. In Libya, an unusually large hailstorm occurred in the city of Misrata, causing significant economic damage.